Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the live stream. Boom, 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 boom. That's right, the energy is completely different now. Check out this sweet, look at this cute cup. Jules stole this one time from a tiki place for me, from a tiki bar for me, and I loved her so much for it because I liked it so much. It was really sweet of her. Anyhow, hi everybody. Talking about my partner's theft on screen. Hi everybody, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome to the Land Before Twine. Yes. Was that too spooky, Jimbo? Did I too spook it? Okay, well, we got a lot to go over today. I'm very excited about today's live stream. Let me turn this light on as well. So, introducing the brand new season of Club Crochet that honestly I've been waiting for since like season 1. This is a big season. Hold on. That's the one we want on. Yes, that's much better. Okay, so this is a big season, you guys, for a lot of reasons. Today, we're going to be going through the brand new seasonal crochet kit that is available now. We're going to be going through all the materials and stuff in the kit. We're going to be looking at a bunch of new pins. We're going to be talking about a giveaway. There's a giveaway going on right now. You can find the link in the top of the description, but we're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to talk about a new tipping system that I think is really cool. I came up with it literally last night, like at 5 a.m. We're going to look at all the patterns in this season. We're going to talk about my new board game that's going to be coming out later this season. And then we're going to test out our first pattern for the season for a T-Rex. Sound good? Okay, great. I'm glad. I'm glad because, yeah, I'm glad. If you want to follow along with everything I'm talking about, by the way, there's a link in the top of the description or at right here, clubcrochet.com/dinosaur. That's where you can find all the crochet patterns that we're going to be doing this season. You can find the crochet kit if you want to get it. And you can find out more about the board game and everything. Really, everything is there. So if you want to learn more about what we're talking about, clubcrochet.com/dinosaur right there. Okay, so... Kershandra. Okay, you need access to access the giveaway. Uh-oh, that's not right. Hold on. That's definitely not supposed to be like that. Hold on, send. Hold on. Need access. Why would you need access? Let's see. Responses. Yep, we haven't gotten any responses yet for some reason. Aha! Alright, try it again. Try it now. We're also going to vote on what color to make our T-Rex today, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the vote right now, but we're going to go through that in just a second. Alright, let's go through the new kit. What do you think, Jimbo? Okay, great. Chew on the cords. Yeah, great. If the stream goes out, it's because of him. This is the new seasonal crochet kit that came. I did poke a hole in it by accident when I was opening the box that this was in because I'm a goofball. So, sorry. But let's go through it. So, our new season is all about dinosaurs. We're going to be making a lot of them. And a whole volcano bag to put everything in. The first thing you'll see here is a brand new pin. We got these new pins. And this is just one of 6. Yes, I went overboard. No, seriously, I did go overboard this season. I made way too many pins. So if you want a pin, they were supposed to be in the shop today, but I totally messed that up. So they'll be in the shop this weekend. But there are a bunch of different pins, and you could win one today by entering the giveaway in the top link of the thingamabob. You know what? Let's go through the rest of the pins in just a second. But this one is actually, I think, my favorite. Actually, I think the T-Rex one is my favorite. But we're going to look at them all in a second anyhow. So if you pre-ordered your seasonal kit, you got a pin. You can still get a pin with your kit by purchasing it with an annual pass. It comes with the pin still. And yeah, all the materials this season. Okay, so we got a lot of different yarn this season. The main 2 big colors of yarn, there's 2 balls of our brown yarn. And I know you're thinking, what Why do we need 2 balls of brown yarn? Well, because we're gonna make a volcano this season, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a giant volcano bag about that size to put all the dinosaurs in. We're gonna be making it live on camera, and I do have one that I have made with this, so I know it can be made, and yeah, I think it's really cool. So that's our big 2 colors of yarn. We also are, of course, going to have some orange. Now, you won't need all this orange for the volcano bag, obviously, which means that more than 3/4 of this yarn is also going to be used for dinosaurs. So if you want to use this as your main color for your dinosaur or whatever you have, go for it. You totally can. I would say if you're crocheting our seasonal crochet kit along with me, by the way, if you're crocheting a seasonal crochet kit along with me, then I would suggest probably trying to make the volcano first, just to be super safe that you have enough orange, but you should have way more than enough orange. The only reason I say this is because you might want to add like a crazy amount of lava or something. I don't know. I just thought I'd say something about it. Okay, so that's the orange. Yellow, I couldn't do. Yellow just worked so perfect with all the rest of the colors this season. So these next colors here are all going to be for dinosaurs. We're going to be making seriously a buttload of dinosaurs, metric butt ton of dinosaurs. So yes, that's going to be our yellow yarn here. We've got our teal yarn for the same thing. I wanted to, you know, have some kind of green. I didn't want to go straight up green because we had green last season. We're going to have green next season. So I was like, you know what? Let's make our dinos a little bit colorful, but I still want a little bit of green in there. So we got our teal, and last but not least, we've got our cyan as our main big color. This is going to be for dinos as well, so you can mix and match. You can also crochet using your pink yarn. This is some extra color of yarn. Originally, I put this in the kit for the tongue of our our volcano, but then I realized, oh wait, this can also definitely be used for accent colors for your dinosaurs. So if you want to give your dinosaur some pink accent colors like spikes or tummy colors or something like that, that's what this pink is for. Then we have a little bit of black yarn. This is another accent color. If you want to change up a color for your dinosaur and give them some black spikes or something, you can. You can also use this for the facial features for our volcano later on. Last big color, this is actually a pretty massive amount of white yarn. Originally, this is used for the spikes and the horns and the teeth of the dinosaurs. So you'll need some for that. You also need this to use for the eyes of your volcano if you want to add them. And obviously, you can use this for accent colors as well. And you'll see I will be using that for accent colors later on. There's also a bunch of miscellaneous materials in the kits too. So we've got a bunch of eyes and stuff in this. So we've got our 6mm safety eyes. There's actually more than this in the kit, but I've been using them from it. So I think there's 10. We've got 12mm safety eyes. This season, we're going a little bit bigger with the eyes. These are going to be for our volcano primarily, but obviously you can use these for your dinosaurs as well. And then finally, I think this is 8mm. Yeah, 8mm, might be 10mm eyes as well. And then, of course, I added a keychain in there for bonus keychaininess. Bonus keychaininess. Hello, everybody in the chat, by the way. And then, of course, there's extra stuffing, too. There's 2 big bags of stuffing. This is a deceivingly lot of stuffing in here. It's all vacuum sealed in, so you don't have to deal with it being all over the place. This box, by the way, is also a yarn holder. You can rip off the sides right here and right here to make this into a yarn box, so you can put the yarn in here, pull it out of the box, and it won't tangle anything up. All right, so let's get this box out of the way for now, though. There's also a secondary kit this season. So if you don't want to go crazy and purchase the giant seasonal kit, which I understand, you know, it's a little pricey. I get it. It's a lot of materials and stuff, and you might not want to crochet that many things, or you might be like, you know what, I want to make dinosaurs, but I don't really want to make a volcano. I don't really care too much about that. I totally get that, which is why you can also get our dinosaur crochet kit this season and still crochet with us for a cheaper price. You know, look at that. I've been trying to do this for actually a long time, so I'm glad that I finally can like do this double whammy kit option for this season. So if you want to get our dinosaur crochet kit, it comes with these colors, purple, pink, blue, and yellow. It also comes with some of our white yarn here. It also comes with a crochet hook in every single kit and a pair of scissors. These scissors are actually like foldable scissors that are really cool. I'm kind of obsessed with these. I kind of need to get these outside of these kits so that way people can just purchase them. There's also safety eyes. You can see them kind of loose in the box because I've been actually opening this is my like display box. So there's safety eyes. I think there's 10. There's enough to make 8 dinosaurs in this little kit. Obviously 8 small dinosaurs. Speaking of, let's talk about all the patterns for this season. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, let's look at all the pins, because I really want to share these because I've been kind of obsessing with them. Again, I'm sorry I did not get the pins in the shop until this weekend because they're not up there yet. But there are a bunch of pins this season that I'm really excited about sharing. So we've seen our, hold on. We've seen our Triceratops here. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, I'm jumping all around. We've seen our Triceratops. Look how cute. Look at this cute. It's got like it's a simple pin this time. I went back to the pins instead of doing the magnet pins, just because I wanted to do a lot of them, and this was a much more affordable option. And I kind of like the idea of little pins being on pins rather than magnets. But let me know what you think in the chat, obviously. By the way, hi chat. Hello everybody out there in the chat. Hope y'all are having a great day. I'm crazy right now. The coffee is kicking in. Okay, so pins. Oh yeah, that's right. We want to vote on colors. So we're gonna crochet a T-Rex today, and you guys get to choose the colors we're gonna be making with it. So the colors vote is between our main 4. So we got teal, cyan, yellow, and orange. You vote now in the chat if you're watching live for what our main color of our T-Rex is gonna be, and then we're gonna make alternate colors on top of that. All right, let's look at more pins here. There is a giveaway, by the way. If you would like to try to win one of these pins, all you have to do is guess the dinosaur that's in the volcano. That's right, there is a dino in the volcano. And if you can guess what it is, you will win a free pin. In addition to that, I'm also looking for testers for my new pattern, but we're gonna talk about that in just a second. But if you wanna try guessing the dinosaur in that, in the volcano, I was supposed to come up with 4 hints for this live stream, but I totally forgot to come up with those hints. But I do have one hint. I actually have 2 hints right off the bat. The first hint is that the dinosaur in there is from, hold on, check notes, the late Triassic period to the Cretaceous period. What does that mean? I don't know. But there's a dinosaur in there that's from that period. So if you can guess which dinosaur it is, go for it. I will be doing more hints throughout the live stream. I'll just have to try to think of those live. I can do that. Ooh. I'll do my best. All right, but make sure to bug me in the chat for extra hints later on, by the way. Feel free to ask for hints. But I only have so many because they're coming out of my noggin, so, you know, bear with me. Okay, so some of the other pins this season. We've got this super cute, look at how cute the Stegosaurus is. This is, I honestly have a really hard time choosing my favorite pin this season because they're all so cute. These are all made by an artist my friend named Dominic Rientes. You can find him on Instagram. He's at Pen and Drink, or Pen and Ink, Pen and Drink. I think it's Pen and Drink, at Pen and Drink. On Instagram. He's a very talented artist. He did all the art for our new dinosaur game, which we'll talk about later on as well. Let's look at some more of his pins though. This one, I don't know which one's my favorite. I love the raptor. I love the raptor. Look at how goofy he looks. He did a really good job at capturing the goofiness in my designs, which I'm really happy with. There was a lot of back and forth of just like, he's a friend of mine, so we've talked about it a lot. So I'm just really glad that he actually got to capture my goofiness. We got our little tiny brontosaurus. Look how cute this little brontosaurus is. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. We've got the adorable Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus? Let me know in the chat. How do you pronounce this? Ankylosaurus? Ankylosaurus? I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but it is very cute regardless. And then finally, okay, this one, I'm torn between maybe this one, the T-Rex here. Like, look at that T-Rex. Tell me that's not A Lou vibe. Such a Lou vibe. So I'm torn probably between this one and the Raptor. I don't really know which one I like more. Anyhow, you get to win one of these. You can choose which pin you win if you win the giveaway. If you can guess which dinosaur is in the volcano, and if you can get, I'll choose randomly from one person that guesses it correctly. So that is the plan. Okay, let me do another hint here. I do have one more hint. It was that this dinosaur is approximately anywhere between 15 to 25 feet long. There's a second hint. I know that one right off the bat. I'm gonna have to Google some stuff. Hold on. I meant to watch a video before this of like, here's all the things you need to know about this dinosaur. But I'm going to start by... Hold on. I almost said it out loud. Okay. This is going to be... this is going to be a real challenge for my brain to do multiple things at once. So, wish me luck. Okay, let's move these pins out of here for a second. And let's start talking about all the patterns for this season. Because this season, we are blasting out the roof with patterns. Like, honestly, borderline too many patterns. So, as you probably know, if you're a fan of this channel, I am obsessed with making these dinosaur patterns. I have a lot of them already. So, most of the patterns from this season are technically already out on the website. However, we are going to be updating all the previous patterns too. So all the old patterns are getting a brand spanking new glow up, which includes, for some of them, it's more than others. Some of them, they're getting a whole new video tutorial, a whole new written instructions. I'm changing where the stitches go. I'm changing stitches to make things more no-sew and just easier to make in general. I'm making beginner-friendly versions of patterns. I'm doing a new PDF for all the patterns as well. So there's a bunch of new updates coming to all the previous patterns. And then in addition to that, there's a bunch of new dinosaurs coming out as well, which I'm going to keep most of which a mystery in this live stream. I'll show you one of them, maybe two of them. But most of the other ones are going to be a mystery because they are collaboration patterns, which I'm working on with other crocheters. But for the patterns that are already mine that are getting glow up, let's just go through some of them. So the first one that I was talking about in the start of the stream is my... Hold on, I'm trying to find the other version of this real quick. Oh, he's over there. One second. Hi, Jimbo. Is the T-Rex pattern. Now, this is the previous T-Rex pattern. This is the old version. And honestly, I mean, the old version is great. It's really, really cute. I love it a lot. But there are some parts about this that are just difficult. First off, it's a very, very advanced pattern. Very difficult to make for newbie crocheters. There's also sewing. You have to sew on the tail. You have to sew on the spikes. Spikes aren't too bad, but you have to sew on the table. A lot of color changes, and the feet are crazy difficult. So what I've done is I have updated this pattern. This is being tested right now, and I'm looking for testers, by the way. If you are interested in testing my new pattern, all you need to do is enter the giveaway. That's it. There's a question at the bottom to see if you would be interested to be a tester. So enter the giveaway, and you can enter to be a tester as well. I'm looking for 10 people to test this new pattern out. The changes of the pattern are... This is the completely more beginner-friendly version of the pattern. You can see there's a lot of differences in it. And here is the new version of the advanced version of the pattern. Now, there's a couple of key differences that you're going to notice. The first one, especially in the advanced one, you're going to see that the tail is not sewn on. It's all made in one piece, which I'm really, really proud of. I did some really key tutorial changes to make it so everything's made without sewing. I also made a more beginner-friendly version of the pattern by removing the spikes, changing the mouth part, changing the way the feet are, basically removing anything that was really, really difficult, but still keeping it T-Rex themed. So that is the more beginner-friendly version of the pattern. So this is a great example of what's going to be happening with all the patterns this season. Yeah, a lot of a lot of changes for future patterns too. Okay, so that's the first ones that are coming out this season. Let's move this T-Rex. And we're going to be crocheting one of these later on in the live stream. And you guys are choosing now what colors and stuff to do. But yes, let's continue on the path. The next one is a classic, a real classic. And honestly, I could actually really use some feedback and help on this next one. So the next one is, yes, hold on, Jimbo. You know what? I think that the other versions of this, Jimbo, are in the game box. Oh, wait, no, here it is. Yes, okay. So next one is our Triceratops pattern. And let's see, do I have the old one? I guess I don't. These ones are actually technically the old patterns. So the old patterns are getting a big glow up actually. There's some small changes that are going to come to the Triceratops, and I'm still working on what the changes are going to be specifically. But things like the leg stitches, this is the old version. You can see how far away the legs are. The new version is going to have legs closer together. So small changes like that. The new version is also going to talk about the different frill changes. And I'm strongly considering changing the beginning of the pattern here to be easier to make, because it's a little bit difficult to make the front of our face of our Triceratops. So I've tried this one. Now let me know in the chat if you like this change or if it matters at all to you. Jules says that it changes it a little too much and she thinks that I shouldn't make a big change like this, but it's honestly, I think it's such a subtle difference, and it makes this is like probably 2 times easier to make than this, just because of how the beginning is made. But it's very, very subtly different. So let me know what you think about that in the chat, stuff like that. Yes, Celia, good question. Is the T-Rex pattern still available? Yes, all the old version of the patterns are going to be available and all on the website. They're all going to be updated throughout the season, and you'll get emails saying, hey, you know, this pattern's been updated. And when that is done, the upgrades and updates are going to be live on the website. So that's kind of how it's going to work. Okay, that's the first one there. Or second one. Next pattern in the season, let's go with the great and powerful and ding-dong-alicious Stegosaurus. The Stegosaurus is, I don't know if you knew this, the Stegosaurus was one of the stupidest dinosaurs. They were really dumb. They had little tiny brains about the size of a walnut for their gigantinormous body. Now this pattern is not going to have a massive change in design. I probably going to change the legs slightly, but I really like the base of this design. So I'm not going to be changing this one much, except for the PDF is going to get a big change. There is going to be a new video tutorial. I'm going to redo the video tutorial just to make it a little bit cleaner, a little easier to follow, stuff like that. But the base of the pattern is not going to really change, and this pattern is already on the site as well, of course. So the Stegosaurus, look at that, perfectly colored to match his little pin. Okay, put this guy to the side. So you can see there's a lot of these dinosaurs. I mean, we're not even halfway through the dinosaurs, and those are only the ones that are currently available. There's going to be 6 more on top of what I'm going to be showing you today that are going to come out. And all of the dinosaurs you can make them with the kit. It's crazy. This kit is wild, you guys. It's a really, really cool kit. I really hope you like it. All right, so let's continue on. Let's move on to a bigger dinosaur this time. So this one's pretty cool. Let's see, do I have the... Yes, here's the one from the actual picture too. This one's pretty cool. The Brontosaurus. Now, the Brontosaurus already did get a little bit of a glow up. I changed the legs and stuff. This season... Oh, wait. I gotta remove the stitch marker. I never removed my stitch marker. How silly is that? There we go. Okay, so this season, we're going to be doing a pretty big glow up to the Brontosaurus pattern because, well, there's a new version of the Brontosaurus coming out that's in addition to this. It's a pattern that I actually made years ago, but I just never released it. So there is a brand new pattern that has to do with this Brontosaurus that'll be coming out. But of course, you can also make the Brontosaurus itself. You can see I made this one actually with the materials from one of the kits, so you can see what it actually looked like. So the Brontosaurus is coming out. Looks so cute. I said 6, but I held up 7. You are right, Celia. You know what? I don't math good like. Next pattern. Let's see. Next pattern. Let's go with the fancy, very fancy Ankylosaurus. You did not tell me I was gonna roast the Stego. No, they're cute. That's what's great about them, is that they're little dum-dums. The Ankylosaurus, this is a very advanced pattern, as you can tell. That's what I really like about these seasonal kits, is that there are beginner patterns, there are medium patterns, there are advanced patterns. The idea is that you get better as you're crocheting. You can try out more difficult patterns if you want. Every single one of them has a video tutorial, though, where I'll go through it in detail. We're also going to be doing a crochet along for every single pattern that you're seeing here. So today's is for the T-Rex, but we're going to do a lot of them throughout the season. So that's just something you need to know. But this is our most advanced pattern, I think, in the season, our Ankylosaurus. Not going to be a whole lot of changes to the base pattern when I redesign this, but the PDF is going to be fixed, and there's going to be a lot of new pictures and stuff like that. So that's going to be the big glow up for the Ankylosaurus pattern. This one's actually made with the season. You can see I've used the white as my accent color for this, so you can kind of see what that would look like. I do really like that pattern a lot. Okay, next one is the... Oh, yes, of course. Where is the other one? Oh, you know what? It's in the game. Okay, well, some of these I have hidden away for right now, but they'll be coming out in just a bit. But here is a preview of it made with the wrong yarn. This is actually, I think, the prototype that I made, like, truly 5 or 6 years ago. This is the pterodactyl pattern. Love this pattern. I don't think this one also is going to get some big changes to the design of the pattern, but we are going to redo the PDF and everything like that. And it is super cute, super easy to make too. So yes, I like this one. Oh, I forgot to mention that the seasonal kit does come with pipe cleaners. It comes with a few pipe cleaners to use for various patterns. You'll need them for like the Brontosaurus's neck and like the pterodactyl's wings. So things like that is what the that is going to be for. Okay. Before I continue on with the dinosaurs, we still have 2 more. Yes, we still have 2 more dinosaurs to go over today. I just don't know where they're at. Jimbo, where did I put the raptor? Over there. Okay. You know, we might come back to the raptor in a second. Well, because I'm trying to explain that, but you're yelling at me. Okay, well, I love you too. Yes, I love you too. Hold on, buddy. Oh, no, wait, is that the raptor? There's the raptor. Okay, we do have the raptor. Okay, but before I get to the raptor, I want to talk about the new tipping system. If you like what's going on here and you like to support this channel, besides getting a crochet kit, getting a Club Crochet membership, things like that, I have a new system for tipping today. If you would like to tip our live streams, you definitely don't have to, but it is super, I'm extremely thankful for people that do it. I totally goofed up last night. I was getting ready for the live stream and I took off the entire board of all the tipping from last season. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that live on the camera. So for everybody that tipped last season, thank you so much for your support. It means the world. These live streams exist because of tips. So thank you. But if you want to tip this season, here's what the system's going to be. If you tip, you will sponsor a dinosaur. What that means is a dinosaur, one of these mini dinos will be on screen during the live stream. You'll be able to name it, and it'll be out, and we'll say hi and thank you so much. After the live stream is over, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to place the dinos that are from the stream's tipping into the volcano. If the volcano fills up with dinosaurs, we fill it past the brim, it will unlock a giveaway. So that's our new system. You tip. If you tip, a dinosaur gets on screen, and then we throw them in the volcano afterwards, and those will go to the giveaways, and they'll, blah. I'm gonna make it a cap of a $5 tip gets a dino out. If you do it less than that, I'll like add just a something special to a dinosaur. But I can't do like 5 dinos for 5 $1 tips or something like that. So I got to make it a little bit fair. But yeah, I just think it's kind of a fun way. And hey, Cooper, thank you so much. Cooper started the whole thing off. So Cooper, I super duper appreciate. Cooper, I super duper appreciate. Let's go ahead. We're going to add a dino out today, and it's going to go in the volcano at the end of the live stream. And you know what? Okay, wait. So let me show you the next dino. Not ready for dino children. Let's go with, let me show you the next dino, and then I'm going to add a different version of the next dino as Cooper's tip. So first off, here's the next dino in the season, which I love and I think is so cute, is our miniature raptor. This is, I think this might be my favorite design for a pattern that I've ever done. I'm just really, really proud of it. It's a no-sew pattern, all made from top to bottom, and it has it's like the beginning of my amigurumi adventure. Now this isn't a amigurumi technically. It is just a small dinosaur. The reason I say that is because amigurumis require it to be only 100 stitches. And this is a little bit more than that, but it's not very much, and it's a very simple pattern. Well, I mean, simple as far as like what it takes to make, not simple as far as the design goes. It is actually a pretty complicated design process. So this, I would say, is probably a more intermediate pattern as well, but I absolutely love it, and I think it's so cute. The glow up for this one is going to be a slight change in the base of the pattern, but the majority of this pattern is pretty solid, so I don't think the main part is going to change. Okay, so let me go grab the gift for the sponsored dino from Mr. Cooper real quick. It's just right there. There we go. So Cooper, this is your sponsored dino. Jules named this dino Prism, just because it's such a cute name and it's like a rainbow dinosaur. Feel free to name it whatever you'd like, though. I can break the news to Jules that you've changed the name of Prism, and that is okay. We're going to toss this in the background. It's going to be right up here for the live stream. At the end of the live stream, please remind me, Cooper, and I will toss that into the volcano. I'll probably remember, though, to be honest. Okay, so that is the mini raptor. Love it, love it. Next pattern in the season, like I said, there's a lot of them this season. I think this is the last dinosaur, let's see, that are already out. Obviously, I said there's 6. No, there's 6 more dinosaurs coming out outside of the ones that we're going to be showing today. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay, we only got 1 more dino left that's already available. And that's going to be this adorable plesiosaur. Look at how cute it is. So this is our other big dino. And obviously this is where the majority of the Cyan is going into. But yes, very, very cute dinosaur. And this one's not going to get much of a glow up, except there is a kind of an alteration to this pattern that's coming out. So I'm excited to share that later on as well. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the way. We'll make some movements here. Let's get his wings out so he can kind of sit up a little bit straighter. Okay, so the last pattern in the season that is already going to be available, that I'm not keeping a secret, is our giant volcano bag. Here, let's get this stuffing out of the way here. So this is going to be the big pattern for the season. Our giant volcano bag, this is going to be so that we can put all of our dinosaurs in it. This pattern is a pattern that is available already, but there's going to be a pretty massive change, glow up to this pattern, which is going to be that I'm designing it slightly different so that the bottom is going to be different. We're going to do the face a little bit different. The top of this volcano is going to be a little shorter with the option to make it bigger if you want to. Your kit can make a volcano up to this big. Actually, you can go a little bit bigger, but I haven't really experimented with how much bigger. But you can make it at least this big with this kit. And yeah, the point here is that this is supposed to be a bag for you to keep your dinosaurs in. And yeah, this pattern is going to get a pretty massive glow up, though. I'm very excited about the change here. Cooper, she's going to love that you didn't change it. Oh, no. I just realized Prism fell. I'm sorry, Prism. Sit. Stay. Good dinosaur. I should do... anyhow, This volcano is really cool. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to see what we make with it, because I know you guys are going to have me do something weird with the face or something in our finished volcano. I kind of want to try to make a giant volcano this season by using blanket yarn too. So that's a little bit of the goal, but we're keeping it low key. We're keeping it low key. So those are all the patterns that are going to be coming out during the season. Now let me give you another hint for a dinosaur back here, because I do have a hint. I can't remember exactly what this is called when a dinosaur does this, but what the dinosaur in that, the hint for the giveaway dinosaur, by the way, that's what I'm talking about right here. If you want to enter the giveaway, link in the top of the comments or on the top of the description. And if you enter the giveaway, you can win a free pin. And I'm also looking for testers for my dinosaur. Okay, hint is, this dinosaur back there, it eats rocks. It eats rocks. I mean, that's not the main thing it eats, obviously, but it does eat rocks. The fossils of this dinosaur have been found with rocks in its belly. Pretty often they find it with that. There's like a bunch of different reasons they think, but a big reason might be that it's to help them digest their food a little bit easier. So yeah, that's a pretty big hint in my opinion. Like if you told me that, I'd be like, oh, I know exactly what dinosaur is in the volcano. Okay. Sunshine, great question. Thanks for asking, Sunshine. Sunshine in the chat asks, Louis, can we sell things made with your patterns? You absolutely can. Thank you for asking. Please never redo the pattern. Do not re-upload the pattern. Do not change the pattern and don't steal my patterns, basically. But you are allowed to sell things made with my patterns, either on Etsy or in person. All I ask is that you mention it. If you're selling it on Etsy or online somewhere, just put in the description crochet pattern from clubcrochet.com, something like that. And same thing if you're in person and someone asks you, just tell them this pattern was designed by Louis Loops from Club Crochet. You can find it at clubcrochet.com, something like that. But yes, you are absolutely allowed to sell things made with my patterns. So thanks for asking. Okay, so those are all the patterns. We've done that other thing. The next thing I want to talk about before we actually get crocheting today and making our mini T-Rex is the last special thing for this season. So the end of the season is going to conclude with in September with the launch of my my new campaign for a new board game. I'm so excited to share this, you guys. Honest to God, this is truly, I've never been more nervous about a project before in my entire life. I'm actually getting a little emotional about it because I've been working on this game for about 5 years. And those people that have watched the live stream a lot know that, I really like board games. I like making things just in general. So we'll be talking about it a lot this season, of course, but I'm just really nervous because it's just something that I've actually been working on actively for a long time, and I haven't been sharing it with anybody. Not really. I mean, I've been sharing it here and there with the live stream and stuff, but I don't know. It's just scary. It's scary to release a project that I've been working so long on because I'm just worried that people won't like it, basically. I don't think people won't like it. I think it's a really cool thing, but yeah. All that to caveat, my new game, Lava Run, is going to be coming in September as a crowdfunding project. And all of the dinosaurs that you make during the season can actually be used as a playable piece in the new game, which is really cool. The other cool thing about Lava Run is it is a craftable game. Besides being able to crochet your pieces, everybody that has purchased the seasonal kit this season will get access to the craftable version of Lava Run, which basically means that you will have all the instructions and downloads that you need to print the game from home and play it from home if you want to. There's also going to be a copy of the game available for purchase, of course, but the thing I really want the thing that's really important to me when it comes to this game is that it is craftable. You can make it from home from scratch if you want to. So that's just a really cool thing about it. Now let me show you the prototype of this game, which I'm really excited about. So this came last week, and guys, I've been waiting like a year for this to arrive. I'm so excited. It barely fits in the camera, so I'm sorry about this in advance. Let me see. Can I zoom out any more than that? No, I can't. Here is, boom, the prototype for my new board game, Lava Run. It's so cute. Look at that little face. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is just the prototype. This is not the finished version. I'm gonna unbox this right now, just to show you what's in it. And again, this is coming in September. If you want to learn more about it and you want to sign up, you can get a free pin when you get this, for people that sign up before the campaign goes live. You can learn more by going to lavarungame.com. Cooper just put it in the chat as well, and it should be in the description. You can also find links by going to clubcrochet.com/dinosaur. Now you can see the art on the top here made by our wonderful pin artist, Dominic Rientes, from Pen and Drink. It's very, very cute. I actually did the box art, so I'm pretty happy about the box art too. It is 1 to 6 players, meaning you can play it by yourself. It is a single player game if you want to, but up to 6 people can play it. You need to be about 7 years old. I find it's really, really fun for pretty much every single age. Only reason I stopped it at 7 is because for like legal purposes, it's not smart to come out with a game that says like this is playable for 3-year-olds, because then you have to get it like tested and stuff. So I'm being safe. 7 years old. I think that's a little bit old, but you know, it depends on the kid. It's about 30 minutes a game. That's actually also an exaggeration. I would say it's anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes. It depends on how many people are playing it. When I'm playing it with Jules, 2-player mode, it's usually about 10 minutes per game. It's really cute though. I love it. Here's the back of the box. I'm going to be redoing this later, and what comes in the game itself. I'm going to cover that up too. In this box is going to be a foldable game, a bunch of these little lava tiles, a canvas bag, 6 pop-out pieces, and then 6 customizable pieces, which is really cute. And then, of course, it's going to include the craftable version of the game as well. So if you purchase this, you could also have the craftable version. It'll come with crochet patterns, crochet tutorials. It's going to come with origami tutorials, so you can make origami versions of your pieces. I'm making clay versions of my pieces. We're doing needle felt dinosaurs this season. I want to try doing some Legos. You know what I mean. It's going to be creative and customizable, which I think will be a lot of fun. All right, let's go through the new box, though. Look at how cute this is. It's got another little face on the inside. And what I love about the way you open this box is it feels like you're opening a volcano. It's like, oh. So cool. Okay, let me get this out of the way. All right, so this is the contents of our new game. Again, this is coming on a crowdfunding project in September. And again, what I said in the beginning, this is the prototype. This is not the finished version. There's a few little things about this kit, about this game, that I'm going to change. I don't know exactly the specific details of what's changing. I know some of the details, but you know, some things I'm like testing out, so I don't really know. Basically, just this is not the final version. That's all I'm trying to say. There's a few things, and I'll show you the main things that are changing from this prototype. Now, in the box will come a canvas bag. This is meant for your pieces. Here, I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit and just take the components out each individually. So this is going to be a canvas bag that's available with the game. It's going to come with pop-out pieces for the game, which I'll show you in a second. But the main point of this is that so you have a place to have all your crocheted dinosaurs as well. The kind of idea, if you got the Land Before Twine kit, is that you're going to also be able to crochet this volcano instead of using the canvas bag. But you can use the canvas bag if you'd like to carry your crocheted pieces. And there's a bunch of ones in here. You can see we got, you know, each of our individual ones. Here's a purple pterodactyl. Move that guy over a little bit. We got our orange raptor. This one's a secret. Here's our yellow. This is kind of our mascot for the game, our yellow triceratops. I love how I say this is our mascot. It's my mascot. I'm the one that made this. It's all me. I just think that's funny. We got a little ankylosaurus. And the pop-up pieces. So this is kind of a cool thing. This is one part of the game that is going to change. In the game, I have pop-out pieces available so that you can just pop out and play a game right out of the box. using our pieces. Now these are going to change slightly. I'm going to change the base of these so that it's a little bit cleaner and easier to use. But in addition to the regular old pop-out pieces, and all the art, by the way, for these pop-out pieces is the same art for the pins. But in addition to the regular pop-out pieces, there's also going to be available in the box a color in set. So you can, let me get this part fixed. There we go. So you can color in your own dinosaurs to give it still that craftable aspect, even though you purchased like the, a solid version of the game. So there's going to be color in versions of the game and a pre-colored version as well with the pop-out pieces. Okay, so that's really cute. Again, this is going to change slightly in the finished design. There's a bunch of these though. I think there's 12 pop-out pieces that you can play with. There's going to be obviously a rule book in the game itself. Currently the rule book is blank because it's currently in flux, but I'm working on that. Here's the board. I'm kind of seriously obsessed with the board. They made it so that it's folded in a really, I have some engineers that helped me with this game, and they made it so that the board itself can be folded into a little piece. So it's just so cool that it folds up, but it folds out really big. Look at that. Pretty big. I'm definitely not going to fit this in the camera, but you can see how pretty it is. Now the problem, this is a great example of the prototype version. This board is going to change slightly. The logo there is not right. That was on my bad. And we're going to change the bottom a little bit, and we're going to change some of the top. But the basic idea of the game is that you're consistently playing tiles. I'll show you in a second what the tiles look like. And you're making lava to spread across the board as you try to escape the volcano to reach the base at the bottom right there. Now I do have some video tutorials where I've played this so you can see me playing it, and we're going to be doing a lot of live streams throughout this season playing this game. If you want to join those live streams, like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon to get notified. But even more important, check out my secondary channel, Louie's Loops. You can find it. I'm just at Louie's Loops. Here, you know what? I'll put it in the chat right now. Hi. Sent. Okay, so that's my other channel where I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams specifically for Lava Run, and there's a lot more Let's Plays for Lava Run there as well. Okay, the last part of the game that is probably pretty important, but also getting maybe the biggest changes, is the insert box. So this is the insert box that'll come in the game, which holds all the tiles. You can hear them there. I'll show you them in a second. But the finished version, I have a change of how this is going to be done, because the idea is I want it to be so that you reach into the box itself, into the volcano, to grab your pieces out of as you build your lava flowing down. Oh, dude, Zoe, dude, thank you. You're so sweet, Zoe. Thank you for your support. Super duper appreciated. Zoe, do you have a specific dinosaur you would like to have sponsored for going into the kit? Into the volcano. Let me know in the chat if you have a specific dino. Okay, now here's the cool thing. In this are all the tiles that you use to play the game. So most of these are going to be lava tiles. We're going to go through the specifics on how to play Lava Run in a later video, but the gist is you're using these lavas on the board to line up kind of like a little puzzle as you go, to create a little puzzle of dinosaur or of lava as you're trying to dodge it and make your way down the mountain. Ankylosaurus, you got it. Here, let's do this Ankylosaurus for you, Zoe. Our cute little green Ankylosaurus. This is a very special one because I've never made a green one before. Hey, Jimbo, my boy, we're working. We're talking to friends. You gotta chill, bud. You gotta chill. So the Lava Run game will have these big tiles. There's a bunch of different ones. Most of them are going to be lava. Some of them are going to be special tiles like these footprints that give you extra movement so you can get down the mountain faster. There are a few special tiles like, if I can find one, here we go, there's one. This is an earthquake that makes everybody move. We'll go through the rules of this game way later on in the season though. But you can learn more about it right now by going to lavarungame.com. But this is a big change in the boxes. This insert box itself is going to change pretty drastically. And yeah, please check out Lou's Loops for Let's Plays. There's going to be a lot more coming out soon. As well as videos where I talk about like the rules, why I made certain rules of the game, stuff like that. Cankles. Oh my god, Cankles the ankles. I love that. Love that. Okay, let's see if we can't figure out another fact for our dinosaur here. Hold on. You know what we'll do? We're gonna do... Hold on, Jimbo. Buddy, come here. Come here. Oh, you can help me come up with a hint for our dinosaur here. How's that? Does that sound like a good idea? Let's go with the hints are gotta be coming a little easier now. So let's go with the hint is that this dinosaur spent Let's see. This dinosaur was carnivorous. Let's go with that. This dinosaur's carnivorous. That's a pretty good hint actually, because there's not that many dinosaurs in the hints that are carnivorous. So yeah, that's a pretty good hint. Carnivorous dinosaur. Like it. All right, so those are all the things I wanted to talk about this before we get crocheting. You guys have voted on what our main color of our dinosaur is going to be. So let's get crocheting in just a sec. Let's go ahead and review what they have chosen, Jiminy Cricket. My boy. Ooh, they went with teal. So we're going to make a teal T-Rex. How fun. Okay, so that's our main color. We do need a secondary color, though. So for our secondary color, what color... Let's do that. What should... Jiminy. It's really hard to type. The second... Okay, I gotta put you down, bud. We're gonna go. Hold on. I think those are good options. So secondary color, what do you want the other color for the T-Rex to be? So we've voted, we want the teal to be our main color, and I'm going to get started in just a second. But we want our secondary color, so the spikes, the belly, what should those colors be? Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get started crocheting, since now that I know the base colors, I can. Hold on, I need to pull up the pattern, however. Like I said before, this pattern is currently being worked on. So I'm testing the pattern out live with you guys. So if I find any mistakes, you'll be the first one to know it, because we're going to be doing this live. If you would like to help me test this pattern out, I'm looking for testers currently. If you're interested in helping me test this pattern out, either enter the giveaway, where you can, put in information for testing, or... which, by the way, I am going to announce the winner of the giveaway during this live stream, but I'm still going to be using that form for getting testers. So if you're watching this after the live stream's over and you still are like, oh, I want to test that pattern, I'm probably still looking for testers. If you would like to ask, if you really, really want to test this pattern, just go email me. Email me directly at louis@clubcrochet.com, and I will, talk to you about testing, because I really could use some feedback on this. Okay, well, let's get crocheting. We're going to start with our teal yarn. You know what? Let's just use the materials from the kit, right? Let's just get started with the kit materials. So we're using our teal yarn here. Oh, this is such a good ball, though. You know what? I'm going to use this teal right here, simply because... this is a good ball too. It's fine. We're gonna use this ball. I just like to save the perfect looking ones. I mean, they look the same, Lou. What are you talking about? I don't know. We're gonna use this teal yarn. Oh, that feels so good to do. I love removing a new ball of yarn. It's just so beautiful. Okay, let's get crocheting. Oh, I get to vote for what the secondary color is too. I'm gonna go with that. That's going to be interesting. Ooh, I am not alone. Ooh, it is a close vote. Oh my gosh, that's interesting. Okay, very cool. Very cool. We're getting a little lag apparently. Is that the case for a majority of people? I don't know. Yeah, we're getting lag. Is it lag on everything? Is it lag on my hands too? Or is it like this is gonna have lag because I had to make some pretty big changes for that. But is my hand giving you lag too? Let me know. Okay, let's crochet, bud. All right, so we're gonna just start it like we start it here. Some other plans for this season. I do have like a bunch of other plans outside of just the Let's Plays and the Let's Crochets. Another big plan I want to do this season is I think it's time we do another movie night. Actually, maybe even a few movie nights. So if you're, yeah, the face cam is slow. Yeah, it's way slow. I had to change the exposure rate. Basically, I want to change this camera up. So hopefully by next live stream, this will be a whole new camera. And it'll be way cleaner. So that's the, yeah, my hand, I know, my face cam is bad. It's a bad face cam. So I'm gonna fix that up. I'm also gonna change this background. I was actually, question, do you guys think it'd be smart to do, I was thinking of doing a green screen as this background, and then that way we can put ourselves in any background that we want. Thoughts? I think that might be kind of fun. I might change things, I don't know. Let me know. But yes, movie night. We're going to be doing a movie night. Probably one of these Friday nights. It'll be a crochet along where we're going to be probably crocheting to Jurassic World? Jurassic Park? I don't know. We'll do a vote. I'm sure we'll do a vote. But it's something that I really want to do this season is get back to the movie nights. Okay, so we're going to get started here. I'm just going to take this slow. The good thing here is I don't need to actually explain what's going on in this pattern because I'm coming out with this next week and I need testers anyhow. Yeah, green screen would be fun, right, lady? Yeah. Okay. So I definitely want to do some movie nights. Anything else? What else should we do, guys? What else should we do this season? We're gonna do some Let's Plays, of course. I kind of want to do some game testing with people in the live stream, because in addition to the main board game version, and there's like a craftable version, there's also a digital version of the game. If I get enough not Kickstarter, but crowdfunding support for the game, I'm gonna actually come out with a video game version of Lava Run. It's gonna be like one of the big stretch goals, but for the early stretch goals, I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry. The start of this pattern is a little complicated, so I just need to get started. Okay, so yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. Stretch goals, video game. Yeah, I want to do a video game version of Lava Run eventually, but there is also a digital version that's going to be available on something called Tabletop Simulator. It's a game on Steam that you can use to like play board games with other people online. So what I was thinking might be kind of fun this season is to do a game with the live stream, so people can join the live stream and we'll play live on Tabletop Simulator. I don't know, just thought that'd be kind of fun. Green screen, yay. Okay, cool. Yes, all right, a lot of people like the green screen. I love that. Oh, super chat. I don't know how super chat works. Someone's asking about super chat. Super chat counts as a tip, but I don't know what the question was, so I can answer if get more deets there. Okay, so we're starting here. One thing that I'm changing about the top of this pattern, by the way, is I'm incorporating a technique that I learned from Amy, Curious Papaya, that she did for the bottom of the astronaut pattern last season that I really liked. So we're doing something like that in this new pattern to kind of like just change things slightly. It's a very subtle change to the top of the dinosaur because I was already started it with an oval, but Yeah, anyhow, it's cool. It's very cool. I like it. Did Prism fall again, or did I put him down there? I don't know. Let's move him up. I'm so excited about my game, though. I can't stop thinking about it. It's like all I think about, which is a problem because I'm also, by the way, this is a, you know what, guys? I haven't been talking about this at all. This is a pretty big thing in this season, and I'm excited to talk about it. This season, probably the biggest thing that's happening in my life this season is I'm getting married. I'm getting married this season, and I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited. It's happening in August, and it's something that I've been planning for a long time with Jules, of course. And yeah, I'm just really excited. So that's obviously taking a lot of other brain space, that I'm getting married, and I'm really excited. And yeah, it's really gonna be a big couple of months. We got a lot going on. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just really excited. That's coming up. We've been planning it a bunch. I went to go look at suits yesterday. Yeah, wedding stuff. In late August, like pretty much the end of August is when we're getting married. Let's see, 1, 2. Where did I mess up somewhere? This is why I need to use the check marks. Oh no, I didn't. 1, 2, 3. Got it. 4, 5. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. It's gonna be, I've gone past the nervous part and into the very, very excited part about getting married. I'm sure I'll get nervous again when it comes closer because, as it gets closer, there's a lot of people coming, and, there's a lot of planning that comes into wedding planning, and Jules is doing a lot of planning. So shout out to my partner, Jules. She's kicking butt. But a lot of planning comes in the last few weeks. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not excited for the whole stressing out about we got to get tablecloths, we got to get flowers, we got to do alcohol or whatever. But I'm also really, really excited. Oh, you totally can. By the way, if you want to send me things, you absolutely can. There is you know what? I'd put it in the chat if I knew it off the top of my head. There is a P.O. box that you can send things to. If you want to. I don't know exactly where the P.O. box is or what the address is, but I know there's a way to find out, and I can't remember how. If anybody knows the P.O. box off the top of your head, you can put it in the chat. You are allowed to put it in the chat. It's a P.O. box. I think it's at the bottom of the website, maybe. I'm not really sure. But if you want to send me things, you absolutely can. To that P.O. box, please. Are you going to have a funfetti wedding cake? Zoe, how did you know? Yeah, of course I'm doing it. Yes, look at this. Tell me this is not a guy that does a funfetti wedding cake. If you could guess any cake, it's it's definitely funfetti. Jules is fully on board. We were like, yeah, we want funfetti. 100%. Thank you, Cooper. Cooper coming in hot with the P.O. box. I'm going to say it out loud for you guys. So if you want to send anything to the channel, you totally can. I will show it on a live stream. Of course, I'll show you whatever you want, whatever you make on the live stream. But the P.O. box is, yes, it's at the end of the emails. That's where it is, Zoe. Thank you. It is P.O. Box 1555, Thousand Oaks, California, 91358. Again, in the chat is where the P.O. box is. And yeah, a great way for you to send things if you want to for the live stream. I'll put them out on the stream if you make anything for me. And I've got a collection of things that people have made for me, and it means a lot. It always, every single time I get something that someone has made me, it just means a lot. In fact, that's one of the things on our registry for the wedding is crafted gifts are welcome. You know, like handmade gifts are accepted. Basically, we wanted to have in there like, yeah, of course, you know, we want money and stuff. But what I also really like is crafted, is like handcrafted things. It just means a lot to me when someone actually takes their time to make me something. It just means the world to me, and I know the same for Jules. So, yeah, if you want to make anything, very, very appreciated. You totally don't have to. Please don't go out of your way. If it costs a lot of money for shipping, please don't do it. Like, but also, I'm not gonna lie, I'll accept it. I'll be happy. It'll be cool. Okay, 1, 2. We're making an advanced T-Rex in today's stream, so I'm going to do the lip now. By the way, this is basically the old version of the pattern. So if you wanted to crochet a T-Rex right now, you can use the pattern on the website. It's totally doable. It's just, you know, I'm going to be updating it for some slight changes. But the majority of this pattern is the same. I did record the video tutorial this week. I actually had to re-record it again this week because I messed up the smallest thing on the first time I recorded the dinosaur, the T-Rex rather, and I spent 3 hours recording a video, and it all had to go to the trash because I messed up. Literally, like, this is what I messed up. This is the most frustrating part. Okay, so I re-recorded this on Monday, and the reason I had to re-record it is because on Friday I recorded the entire tutorial, and this was the one I made. Okay, can you spot the difference? It's like blaringly obvious to me now, but when I was doing the video, I was like, oh yeah, this seems right. It's not. This is right. So I made the whole thing, and the eyes are in the wrong round. So I had to redo a 3-hour video because of that little mistake. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention, though. I gotta stay vigilant when I'm recording these video tutorials. And so Jules was like, do you really have to re-record the whole thing? And I was like, the point of Club Crochet is that anybody that wants to learn how to crochet can crochet. If I come out with a video tutorial where it is not the way that you're supposed to make it, then what is the point of doing the video tutorial? So I was like, I have to redo it all. Maybe that's a perfectionist in me, but it feels wrong to come out with a video tutorial where something is incorrect in it. Which is one of the reasons why I'm redoing all these tutorials in and of itself. I want to make things more clean, more clear, stuff like that. So, yeah. That's a little bit of my week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to 11, I think. 10. Yes. Okay, 11. I really should be following the written pattern, so I can make sure everything is written correctly. That's a good idea. Although that's going to be the point of testers. By the way, if you want to test this pattern, again, all you have to do is enter the giveaway using the top link in the chat. Or in the description, and I will be choosing 10 people-ish, maybe a little bit more, to help me with this dinosaur pattern. And it is very, very much appreciated if you would be interested in testing. I'm looking for testers of all levels because I do want to make a beginner one as well. Any tips on getting views on crochet tutorials? Ooh. Thumbnail is super duper important. Title is extremely important. Honestly, Crochandro, if I were you, I would just copy what I do for my titles, because that has been like, I've been doing titles now for like 12 years. And the titles that I currently use for my videos are the most algorithm happy. You know, like it's what the algorithm likes. So those are 2 big, huge tips. And be clear in your tutorials. But yeah, I think those 2 are pretty big. There is a lot of competition now, yeah. That is definitely true, Amy. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Now we work into the lip stitches. 4. Yeah, when I started, there was no competition. None at all. But there do be now. There's a lot of crocheters out there. Which, honestly, one of the things I love about the crochet community is that we all are so sweet to each other. I just subscribed to another crochet YouTuber last night that was just starting. I think his name was Naughty Bear. So if you want to check him out, tell him Club Crochet sent you. He's just started his channel like last week. So shout out to that. I just commented on his video last night. But yeah, there's a lot of channels out there. I gotta check out yours though, Krishandra. Here, I might be able to check it out from here. Go to channel. Oh, I'm already subscribed to you. Yeah, I'm already subscribed to you, Krishandra. Oh my gosh, I just saw your I found an alien construction worker video. Dude, you get so many views. What are you talking about, dude? You get more views than I do. You're kicking butt, dude. You're doing great. All right, let's keep going. All right, see you later, Tig. Thanks for joining. Didn't I start with superheroes? I actually think I started with the Triceratops. I think that was the first pattern I ever did on Club Crochet. But I did have a lot of superheroes when it first started going as well. And yeah, I mean, there's so many different patterns I've made. This is one of the reasons why I'm so excited to get back into dinos. It's because like it feels like my beginnings. I remember one day I came home from a brainstorming session at Barnes & Noble. And I came home to my mom and I was like, Mom, what if I did a book about like how to crochet a bunch of different dinos? And she was like, okay, but why dinosaurs? And I was like, well, because it'd be cool. And also I have a great idea on how to make a bunch of dinosaurs. So, okay. Yes, Cooper, that is numero uno. Most important rule for anybody looking to get into YouTube is make sure 100% that you are doing it for fun, because it is not going to be worth it if you're trying to make money or you're trying to do it for really any reason outside of having fun. It's really important that you want to have fun while you are doing YouTube, because it's extremely... Wow, I need to turn the volume down. There you go. It can be extremely disheartening sometimes, YouTube. You know, you're putting stuff out there, no one views it, you spend all this time on it, and you're like, ugh. So it can be really disheartening. So yeah, just make sure that you're enjoying your doing it in general. I think that is actually probably the most important tip that you can have out there, Cooper. Great tip. Okay, I'm switching over to the advanced part of the pattern now. I try to split the pattern out so there's a beginner and advanced version of the pattern, so that way people can make it the way they want to make their T-Rex. So I'm going to try now to switch over to the advanced part to make our belly, after I add our teeth and everything. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, thank you, Preppy Jules. I'll let you know. I'm only looking for a few testers, and I'm gonna kind of try to choose it more randomly, so I can get some testers that have never tested for me before. But I will absolutely let you know if I can get your help testing. And I guarantee you also, like, this won't be the last test this season. In fact, it probably won't even be the last test within the week, because I want to be testing all these out before I release them. So if you are interested in being a tester in general, just, you know, let me know. Okay, so that's the end of that part of the pattern. Now I'm going to add our teeth. We also need to find out what color you guys want for our secondary color. So I probably should pull that up. Go ahead and end that poll. Let's get our white yarn now. Okay. You don't actually need too much white yarn because we're just using it basically for the teeth. So I'll just go ahead and make a couple of teeth real quick. I think it's 3, right? Let me go back to my pattern. Yeah, okay. Not 3 teeth, but 3 chains to make a tooth. I'm going to go up like this one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Keep that as a point. Nice. There's one. If we test this, does it have to be the exact size? I have a hard time working with smaller hooks. Oh, no, definitely not. You can make it any size dinosaur. You can use blanket yarn if you want. There's no necessity on size of dinosaur for the testing. You can do whatever you want, honestly. I'm just looking for, like, truly just feedback. It does not have to be the same size. Okay. It's all the white. Okay. I'll come back to that later. All right. Let's add this tooth in here, and we'll add some eyes. Actually, I have some eyes. I decided to start just like leaving loose eyes in the light box so that I can quickly grab them. But I just realized that I left out eyes, but I didn't leave out any backs of the eyes because I'm a goofball. Good thing I got my bottle of eyes. Give it a gold tooth? If we weren't making a yellow body, if we weren't doing yellow for the body, I might do that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yellow tooth? I'll take more suggestions, by the way. If you want like an eye patch or something, go for it. Let me know in the chat. We can customize this dinosaur however y'all would like. We can give it a hat, maybe. We could do... I mean, it might be hard to do a hat because we're doing the spikes, but we could make a hat work. Actually, we could do a little tiny top hat. That'd be kind of fun. Gold tooth, definitely we could do. Yeah, Jimbo, what do you want? Amy thinks we should do a gold tooth also. Okay, if we're going to do a gold tooth, to make it stand out with the yellow, we're going to need to use some real gold. Yes, some real gold. Real gold. Well, I have some in there. Okay, I will go get it. I'll go get my gold tooth. Yarn. Gold yarn. Alright. This is extremely special yarn. This is the only ball of this yarn that I have. I do not know what the brand is. I don't know what it is at all. But why this is so special is because this is the yarn that Jules used to crochet my engagement ring. She proposed to me. The first time. I proposed to her the second time, but she proposed to me the first time, and she crocheted me a ring and knit herself a ring. So we had like a crocheted and knit ring, and she used this yarn. So it's very special yarn to me. So I don't like using a lot of it, which is perfectly fine when it comes to something tiny like a tooth, but I'll never use this for an entire amigurumi project. I hope I have some for the rest of my life, you know? Yes, I know it, buddy. But we're going to go ahead and give this guy a golden tooth using our golden yarn here. Hey, no biting. No biting. Jimbo is very bitey right now. Boop. We're going to put this to the side. We're going to keep it very special and away from Jimbo. Beautiful. Beautiful. Smaller than the other teeth because it's smaller yarn, but I think we can make it work. And I think we'll go this side is the golden tooth. Hopefully it will stick out a little enough. So I'm a little worried about that. But hold on. Jimbo is literally covered in yarn. Jimbo, you're going to strangle yourself. Chill. 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 I need big chill. Big chill energy from you right now. Stop it. You're crazy. Ow. Ow. He's very bitey right now. Okay. BCE, that's what I need from Jimbo. Some big chill energy. Yes, you. Let's see, do we want this teeth? Yeah, let's make the teeth go inwards. You can kind of choose if you want the teeth to go out or in the pattern, so I'm going to choose inwards. That's what it's really designed to be anyhow. Oh, shoot, I split that yarn. All right, let's do this with a needle instead. Normally, I like to add the teeth by just using my crochet hook, but this yarn is much more splitty than our Club Crochet amigurumi cotton. Yeah, so I'm gonna use a needle for that part. Oh boy. Let's try that again. Hey, bud, chill. No, we can play afterwards. I promise. Okay. Hi. I'm getting a lot of headbutts here. Feeling a lot of headbutts on my legs. There we go. How's that tooth? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I'm seeing I'm picking up what we're putting down on the gold tooth thing. My grandma had a gold tooth. I always think about that. I was actually just talking about that this week. She had a gold tooth. I thought that was really interesting. That actually looks kind of sick. It looks like he's just really dope. Okay, let's add the other teeth over here. Ooh, we want a monocle. We want a top hat. All right, we can. You know what? Let's do a vote. I'm gonna write all these down. We got top hat option. Hold on, I'll put this on the back of our. This was my little drawing for when we did our aliens. But let's do it on the. Actually, you know what? I have another one here. Let's use this one. Okay, so I want 4 options to vote for here, guys, for our other customization to this pattern. So we got. I like the idea of a top hat for sure. So we got top hat. I'm open to more suggestions though. I'll write them all down. I'll choose them after we get to the end part. I'm looking for additions that don't require any changes to the initial pattern, by the way. Thanks, Sabrina. I'm really proud of this color blend too. I think, it was a risk for me a little bit, but I'm really excited about it. A button for an eye? I don't know if I'm into that one as much. I think I want to just use regular eyes. But I could cover the eyes up with glasses, a monocle, someone said. We could do an eye patch, stuff like that. Obviously, we can do other hat options. We could do a baseball cap. We could do let's see, what else? What goes with a golden tooth, though? Outside of, I guess a top hat kind of works with the golden tooth, right? That kind of works. We could do, I don't know. A fez. Yeah, a fez for sure could work. Love that idea. Perfect. All right, we got our teeth added. I'm going to add regular eyes for now. We'll probably change this up later on, though. And I know the eyes go directly here just because I've been making a lot of these dinosaurs. Oh, another thing I'm planning on doing this season is we're going to be doing... I know normally I never sell my crochet. You guys know that in the chat. I don't like to sell my crochet, but... we're going to be making an exception when it comes to our campaign for our new game. So what we're going to do is essentially let people adopt a dinosaur to help support the campaign. So almost all the dinosaurs that we're making, not only in these live streams, but throughout the season, I'm going to make some other ones outside of that this time too. There we go. are going to be adoptable during the campaign as just like a you know, like a fundraiser basically to help try to get more people to help support. So if you're interested in getting any dinosaur any of the dinosaurs from this season, make sure to follow the campaign, because there's only going to be, I'm only going to make 100 for sale. No more than that. In fact, I probably won't even get to 100. 100 is just my like cap. So yeah, if you, ooh, a cigar? Let's not do a cigar. Let's not do a cigar just for the like purely, you know, iffiness of that. But an eye patch and a pirate hat we could do. Pirate style. I'm just going to say pirate style. Oh, propeller hat. I think we've done a few of those in the past. I'll put it on here, but if someone gives me a better one, that'll be... Let's do it. 108 in California. It is. Yeah. I went to Palm Springs this weekend for my cousin's birthday, which was a choice. And it was, yeah, 108. It was so hot. I think it was like 110 then. It was so hot. It was like, oh my God. Propeller hat. That's what I'm writing. Crazy hot. It's actually pretty nice here though, where I'm at. I'm in kind of in a like a bit in the mountains a little bit of the town that I live in, so it gets a lot cooler, which is really nice. All right, let's continue on. I'm gonna keep going in my pattern, and we're on to I'm basically making the arms now. So I'll just go ahead. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A bone hat. What does a bone hat mean to you, Tina? What is that? What does it mean to you? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pull tighter, and we're gonna slip stitch into this one. We're gonna do, if we do a top hat, we're gonna do a very tiny top hat, because a tiny top hat is adorable. And then we're gonna do this again. 1, 2, pull tight, and a slippy stitchy. Nice. And then we got 1 here, and then we change over to our yellow. Okay, so now we're gonna change colors, which means we get to open a new ball of yarn. Let's go ahead. We're gonna open this one here. Here we go. Oh. Yes, it's glowing, isn't it, buddy? Yes. If I put this on the ground, are you going to be a little weasel about it? You might. You might. I don't know. You might. Okay. Yes, Jiminy. Yes. Ooh, a cane could definitely work. A cane could definitely work. Okay, wait, so we want 4, an arm, single crochet 1, and then we do half color changes for a few stitches. So we got 1 like that, 2, 3. Oh, hello, Gemino. Hello, Gemino. Whoa, boy. Hey, buddy. Yes, hello. You know, you always keep things interesting, little boy. Yes. Okay. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi. Yes. You want to say hi to the chat? Okay. Say hi. Say hi. Can a cane have such little hands? Oh, that's a good question there. Can we crochet? Here's another good question. Can we crochet with a cat in our arms? The answer is definitely no. No, we can't. We cannot. We can not. But you're very cute, buddy. You happy? You're very happy. Listen to him purring. Yeah. Such a sweet boy. Look, they're all saying hi to you. You want to say hi? No, you just want to bite me in the face? Oh, you just want to lick me? Yeah, very nice. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet. You're such a sweet boy. Okay, buddy. I get back to work, okay? So we're going to get rocking and rolling. I'm gonna put you down. And you're gonna be good, right? Okay, good. Let's put you in the cat camp. Yeah, we'll put you right in the cat camp. You need to be nice there. Go. No biting. No biting. Good boy. Stay. No! Stay there. Stay there. Good boy. Will he stay? Is the question on everybody's minds. America's talking about that important thing. Nothing else important is happening in America at all. Just that Jimbo is being quiet. Nothing detrimental to America at all. Okay. Single crochet 4 and 2. So 1, 2, 1 and 2. Okay. Yes. Okay. Got it. Wait, was I supposed to do? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're doing great actually. Oh, hey Jimbo. Welcome back to the back of my legs, where your claws decide to go into. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, I should, Raven. Raven Wolf said that I should get a baby sling so I can put Jimbo into it while I'm crocheting. That would be so funny. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. I should do that. Hey, you think I should do that too? You think you'd stay? Yeah, no, I don't think you'd stay either. But it'd be fun to try. Alright. What is after this round? Yes. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Okay, so we got top hat and monocle, pirate hat and the pirate style. We got propeller hat. What else could we customize this fella with? It's probably going to be too late to give him like pants or anything like that. In fact, I don't even know how I'd do it. It would just take brain power that I don't have right now. So yeah, I agree, Amy. Jimbo is on one today. He is. Oh my gosh, I look at him for 2 seconds and he's like, "Oh, hey, were you looking at me?" Yes. Hi, buddy. But I might have to kick you out. I don't want to do that, but you're just... Oh, no. I promise we'll play after this. I do. I promise. No, not now. It's like, now. Jimbo, they like when you have conversations with me. Will you tell us your current opinions on the political climate right now? Whoa. That is extremely astute of you. Anything else? Oh, he went and started licking his butt, so that probably tells you something. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Yeah? And what do you think should be the most important cause that America should care about right now? Pets. Yeah. Oh, okay. And kibble? And anything else? Play, of course. Yes, of course. Jimbo for president. What a dork. Nice. Ooh, a bow tie. That could be good. Yes, I like a bow tie. So we got top hat and monocle. We got bow tie. maybe we could do a hairdo with the bow tie, like a little swoopity hair or something. That could be kind of fun. A Jimbo Bonimal. I do have to do a Jimbo Bonimal. That'll come. I guarantee you that I'll do one of those. Okay, we got. Hold on, Jimbo. I gotta count. We got 6 and then an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. Cool. Oh no, man! I talk to Jimbo legitimately, like maybe more than I talk to anybody else. Yes, I know. I know you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then boom. Okay. I think this is a song from Pixel. What's the game called? Pictocross or whatever it's called. Gosh, I love that game. It's a really good puzzle game. It's kind of like got a Sudoku vibe thing, but yeah. Oh, dude, Spoonie Stitcher, that means so much to me. Oh my god, can I put that on the website? Can I put that on the website, Spoonie Stitcher? I really like that. I'm gonna take a picture of that. There you go. I took a screenshot of that. Spoonie Stitcher said that I helped change their life and never thought I could do amigurumi being a spoonie. Huh. But now I not only make them, but I design and teach. Thank you so much at Club Crochet. Dude, that is so cool. That is the coolest thing ever. I love that. I love that. Yes. You love that too? No, you just want me to pay attention to you? Oh, okay. That shut him up. I'm gonna call him out on his BS. Hey, Kaylin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Well, Jimbo, that's just rude. That's just mean. You don't need to say that. I'm sure they're a very nice person. You don't know if they would play with a cat? They probably would. Because I trust Kaylin. I don't know. Maybe it's Callan. Maybe you're right. I think it's Kaylin. Well, Jimbo's not sure. Jimbo's being a little sassy pants right now. We want 6 of these this time. Like that. Okay. Jimbo loves to just make my legs buckle. Yes, you do. I know. I'm trying. I'm trying to do multiple things, dude. We need a stand for you. We need you to be up here so I can pet you while I crochet. Can I do that? We need an extra arm is what we need. Yeah, I know. You're frustrated. Hold on. Hi, buddy. I'll pet you with my foot. 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can say the hints again. Thank you for asking, Alana. So these are the hints for our giveaway. If you haven't entered yet, the top or second link in the description is for our giveaway. We are giving away a pin today. All you have to do to win the giveaway is enter the form and guess what dinosaur is in our volcano. Currently, the hints so far have been that... Wow, that was a headbutt, dude. You never headbutted me so hard before. Currently, the hints have been that it is from the late Cretaceous, early Triassic, late Triassic, early Cretaceous period, which, honestly, that wouldn't help me get the hint at all. But that is a hint if you know dinosaurs. It is around 15 to 25 feet long, depending on, obviously, the dino, but somewhere around that, so pretty big. I think that's like more than a car, at least. Let's see, what else, Jimbo? Oh yes, it eats rocks. That's a weird fact about it. It eats rocks to help it digest its food. Now, if you do know about this dino, that is actually a really helpful hint. And I've actually talked about how this dinosaur does that in live streams before. So that actually might be extremely helpful. Um. Let's see. The other one was that it is a carnivore. That's a pretty important hint. And then, oh, the last hint. You know what? The last hint I'm going to give today is that this dinosaur. This dinosaur really likes water. That's my last hint. That should, honestly, that gives it away. That fully gives it away. It is Kalen. Okay, cool. See, I told you it was Kalen, Jimbo. Now he's laying down. He's quiet and he's laying. He's like, fine. I'm going to purr, but I'm going to lay here. Four, 5, and 6. Changing to teal. Yeah, it does give it away. But that's all right. I don't mind giving the hint away. We're probably going to be doing a lot of these giveaways, so we got to start somewhere. Boom. Sorry, not sorry, Lene. You'll have more chances, I guarantee it, though. Where do we type it in? It's in the description. It's in the form. It's like a Google form. Sabrina. There you go. Cooper just put it in the chat for you, if you'd like. Okay, I think it's 7, increase 2, single crochet 1. So single crochet 1 will end here. Yeah, okay, we're good. 1, dupe, 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 and then bloop. Okay, next round is the tough round. Okay, yep, difficult round coming up. So I am going to be distracted. If you want me to start talking about anything, give me a topic now, because I won't be paying attention to the chat until I'm done with our legs. Also, start thinking of name suggestions, because we obviously are going to name this dinosaur. And I'm going to do the advanced legs for this dino just because we're making the advanced version anyhow. And I've made a million of these, so it's not that hard to do the legs, the advanced legs, but I know that it is a very difficult stitch. Someone called it the double picoed bobble stitch once. I think that's actually a pretty good name for it. Or maybe the double spiked bobble. That could be a good name. I don't really have a name for this. I just call it the leg because it's how I make legs for this T-Rex specifically. And the raptor and the pterodactyl. Actually, all three of those use this same kind of technique. It's a very complicated stitch, though. Not gonna lie. Okay. Next toe. Go. Last stitch for the first leg. Boom, boom. Now we're changing to yellow. Great. There we go. That's not bad. Get into the next. Oopsies. Try that again. Next stitch over. All right. Hey, we got some Zelda music going on. That's kind of fun. Again, look how cute this tiki cup is. I love it. I love it. Great for coffee. What are my wedding colors? Good question. I think the wedding colors are going to be like blues, teals, maybe a little bit of purple, but not much, like kind of lavendery. Yeah, I do have a color thing for it, but I don't know where it is. 3, 4, like right now. 5 and 6, and that's the end of our color changes and the beginning of our next leg stitch. Once we're done with this leg, we're basically done with the pattern though, which is kind of cool. I do love that about this pattern. All right, 1, 2, skip to my me. Because my name is Lou. Oh, wow, I'm so clever. There we go. One and two. I really like this yellow and teal together. This is the first thing I've made with these two colors together. I knew they'd look good, but they look really good together. I like them a lot. Good choices by the chat today for color choices. There we go. Pull this tighter. And pull that glooby like that. That tighter. Boom. Oh, I hope I didn't goof that up too much. Feels like I might have. Yeah, we got a weird yarn there. I might be able to fix that. I probably could fix that. Okay. There's that. Let's cut this yellow yarn out of the way. We'll do the next stitch. We're going to come back to the yellow yarn later for our spikes, though. We could do stripes or something, too. Okay. But let's add the other leg. By the way, if you pre-ordered the kit, did it come yet? It should be there by now, or actually it might be coming this weekend, but it should be on its way, basically. There we go. We fixed that little loop that was being silly. By silly, I mean a jerk. There we go. Did I make up the leg stitch? Yes, I did, Lene. It is a Louis Loops original. Looking pretty cool. What would you actually call the color coordination, color choices, color matches? What? What would you actually call that? Color coordination. Oh, okay. There's commas between these. Color coordinations, color choices, or color matches. Color choices? Maybe color choices? 1. How many stitches after a leg? 7 and then increase. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7, and then our increase. Okay, we are just about done with the main part of our dino. 3, and then we sew it together. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm sorry. We have one more round because we have a decreasing round, just a slight decreasing round. We'll do 1, 2, and then we're going to go like this. 1 and a 2. Cool. Okay, we got to vote next on what to customize our dinosaur with. So if you have any other suggestions on customizations, so far the suggestions have been a top hat and a monocle, a pirate style, a propeller hat, a bow tie. So if you have any suggestions like that, let me know now in the chat. I'm taking suggestions. I believe that's our last stitch right there. Yep. 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 Nice. Okay. Cut our yarn and let's sew it closed and stuff it. And then we got, we have some other customizations before we get to the to the voted customization. So we still have to add our spike on the back anyhow. So we got a second. And then I'm going to take names. What is a Cubone hat? I don't know what... Oh, like wearing a full-on skull? Heck yes, dude. I can totally do that. Yeah, I'll take that. Skull helmet. I get it now. I like that idea. Be crazy. It'll be a crazy addition, but I can do that. A dino egg. We can do that too. Okay, let's stuff it up. Stiffity stuff. We're just gonna stuff it a little bit first. Okay, just getting it over the head. The third hint, Chadassery, maybe was that it eats rocks. I'm pretty sure that was the third hint, Chadassery. The dino that's in the guess thing eats rocks. Go eat rocks. It will. And it'll happily do that. Might. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 into the top of this one, right? You skip 11, go into the 12th. Yep. So check out how cool this is. Alright, so you make the bottom. I increase out for the tail, and then I sew the tail up, and then we sew the bottom closed. It's a super cool technique that I made up for my raptor a long time ago. And I was like, the other day, I was like, I wonder if I could just do that with this T-Rex so you didn't have to sew on a tail. And then I made one, and I was like, oh my gosh, why? Oh no, I need to redo this whole pattern. But I was also kind of excited about it, you know what I mean? Wow, it sounds like we're probably going to be making a skull helmet. But we'll see. We're going to do a vote in just a moment. I do like that as the last vote, though. And you know what? We might need to make that before we make the... Before we add any kind of, like, spikes or anything, too. So we might need to do that vote sooner. Because I don't know how I would make it... We'll see. We'll see. It'll definitely be customized specifically for this T-Rex, though. Might be like a new custom pattern, actually. I wasn't expecting to write any patterns today, but if we choose that skull helmet, I might have to. Okay. All right, so that's the main part of it. Now we need to stuff it a little bit more. Is Jimbo gone? Is he in his chair? My cat has disappeared quietly. The cat has disappeared quietly. Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad you say that, Zoe. That means a lot. I agree though. The tail change is a huge improvement. Huge improvement. A sword? You want a Crochandra wants to make it anime style. Okay, wait. That's actually also sick. If we don't do anime style for this one, that's gonna be a vote later. Can you imagine a T-Rex with like a giant like Cloud or Sephiroth sword? That'd be hilarious. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny with his little tiny arms. Have you guys seen there's a game that someone was making called like Dinosaurs with Swords or something like that? It gives that vibe. All right. There we go. I really like the anime style one. So we got fancy style, pirate style. What do we call the skull one? It's like caveman style, maybe? You know, like prehistoric style or something. And last one was anime style. That'd be so funny. We did give it a golden tooth already. I don't know how anime style a golden tooth is. The tiniest umbrella. That'd be funny. I do actually have a hold on, I have something that would be funny to just to look at. Okay, so we got it in there. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff it with a nickel. This is just something that I like to do in my projects, just because it's like a little personal thing that I do. It does add a little bit of weight. This is not as much a necessity for this pattern, but it does have a tendency to like go. There we go. Tip over. So Whew. I've been done blessed. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stuff it with a nickel. Just like one heavy coin does seem to help a little bit. Again, it's not necessary, but it's kind of nice. And then we'll pull it tight. Here we go. All right. There we go. And sewn closed. All right, let's vote now for which style we're gonna do. We're gonna go to, let's go to 30 votes. Okay, so it's not gonna be that much votes. So it's gonna go quick. We're gonna say, what vibe should we add to customize our T-Rex? So we got bone vibes. We got pirate vibes. We got fancy vibes. We got, what was the last one? Anime vibes. All right, go ahead and vote now on what kind of vibe you want this T-Rex to have. While you're voting for that, let me see if I can't find another hint for you for our dino. Okay, last hint, because honestly, ooh, that's interesting. Oh, that's also interesting. Huh. Okay. Let's go with this as a hint. Some think. Okay, so the hint so far for the dinosaur that's in the volcano for the giveaway. Again, linked into the chat if you want to, or in the description if you want to enter the giveaway. We're going to be announcing the winner at the end of the stream. Hint number 1 was that it is like late Triassic to early Cretaceous period. It is about 15 to 25 feet long. It is a carnivore, but it also eats rocks. That was another fact. The one hint was it really likes the water. And then the last hint is that this is the last one, is that scientists think that this animal or that this dinosaur either laid eggs on the beach, like in a nest on a beach, or it gave birth to live young. Could be either one. So yeah, that's the last hint for you. And then I am gonna vote. Go ahead and vote for that. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, we got way over 30 votes, and it's pretty much obvious. Okay, so the winner for our vote is our bone helmet. Of course it's the bone helmet. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to be... Okay. Let's see. We might be able to use white yarn for this. We might be able to use some black yarn for this. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab those two colors. I might want to use some... Okay, let me pull up the pattern now. Hold on. Because I have a pattern for a bone helmet that I used like a long time ago for the goblinoids. So maybe I might have actually a good start to this pattern. Maybe. It might not translate though. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Hey, if you haven't, by the way, please like this video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to support, please consider tipping by using clubcrochet.com/tip. If you tip, we're going to add a dinosaur out here on top of this yarn here, and we're going to add this to the volcano at the end. And then if we get more, then we have... then if it reaches the top of the volcano, we're going to do another giveaway. So that's kind of the idea here. Okay. All right. Let me go grab something real quick because this might help me as well. So 1 second. Okay. This is the vibe. This is the helmet vibe that I'm thinking. This is Porgal the Mind, just a troll I have. But this kind of helmet is the idea here. So it's like kind of a weird wolfy kind of looking helmet. And this is going to go over the head of that. So I don't know if it's going to work for... Let's see. Can I even remove this? I can remove this. It's kind of hard to remove because he's got earrings. But let's give that... Let's see how this even fits. Sorry, Porgal. I'll give you your helmet back, I promise. He's like, wait. I'm naked. Okay. Let's see if this would even... Okay. I mean, even that kind of looks cool. Actually, that does kind of look cool. Okay, so we're going to go with this kind of vibe a little bit. The eye holes are obviously going to be where the eye holes are, though. So it's going to be like down here more. All right, so we're just going to... I'm just going to kind of straight up ad-lib this. I think I'll start with the base of how a T-Rex's head is made. So that way we have like a general shape, and then I'll add those like kind of teeth and things and eye holes. And then maybe we'll sew on the horns afterwards. Or actually, you know what? I might be able to do horns on the pattern itself by using spiked bobble stitches. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so, that's interesting. Okay, so if I made this head, this was our helmet. A horn would be here, right? Right into that stitch would change for a horn, and our other stitch would be on the opposite side, maybe like right here. So the last stitch right there might be a horn. So those two would be like spiked horns down. Very demonic looking. Yeah, and then we'd finish right here. So it would be horn, horn. And then this round would be where the eyes are, and then like the nose thing. And then we come back around. We'd finish up back here to clean up the horn. Okay, yeah. Guys, I think I might be able to do this. All right, let's give it a shot. We're just going to keep that needle in there for right now, just so that we can tell exactly where the horns are going to be. Should you write this pattern down? That's a good question, Cooper. You know what? I think the majority of this pattern is already designed. So... like, because it's going to be the top of the head. Do I need you to write this down? No, it's okay. No, it's okay. I think I can write this down later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Cooper. But I think I'll be all right. So I'm going to start by pretty much this. The start of this is going to be the exact same as the head for the T-Rex. So I'm essentially going to do like the first like 3 rounds are going to be the same exact as the regular T-Rex. And then we're going to change it just slightly to give it like shaping and stuff like that. And the horns and stuff. Oh man, I'm crocheting really tightly though, so I need to kind of chill a little bit. This might look really, really cool though. Great suggestions from the chat. I cannot wait to see what this looks like. All right, so there. And then I'm going to continue on. Yeah, I think this is just going to be the same here because it's not till round, let's see, so that's round 2, 3, round 4 is when I'm going to add the horns. That's where it's going to change a little bit at the end of round 4. So I'm on round 2. 2. This is increases. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I hope you guys don't mind my little rambling as I try to figure this out live. This was not planned, as you can probably imagine, so bear with me. I don't know, the horns might actually kind of point downwards, but that kind of might look really cool. So I'm down to see what happens here. Sabrina thinks that it'd be better to have it on top of the head without the eyes being covered, so it doesn't cover my work. But, you know, I hear that. I really want to see what happens if I can get it to... If I can get the eyes, like, poking out, it would look really sick. It also would stay on the head more, because I don't really want to sew this on. But, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so that's round 2, the same way as I did round 1. And then we're going to do 1. And then round 3 is going to be the same. Round 4 is the one that's going to change. But not until we get to the back of the round. Oh, actually, you know what? We might want to change round 4 slightly in the beginning to give spaces for the eye holes. That would be smart. Okay, yeah, because then the eyes might even be more, like, visible. Okay, so let's finish up this round. We got one more stitch here. Or, sorry, a couple more stitches here. And then let's look at it on the head and see what would happen if we did some changes. Okay, so there's the majority. There. That. Okay, we're going to do another round here, which is going to increase this up slightly and give our space for our horns in the back here. And so the question is, because the nose would go, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to need 2 rounds. So, yeah, this next round won't have an effect on the eyes. Okay, cool. Then we're just going to do another round real quick. And I'll probably increase it even bigger. So I'm going to increase it on the... I'm still going to add the horns here, though. But we're going to do, like, our increases where our nostrils would be, and then we're going to do another round of increases after that. Yeah. Okay, so first we're going to do this. Boom. Boom. And then our increase here. Wait, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yeah, okay, we're doing correctly. Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're doing fine. And another increase here. Oh, that's an interesting. That's interesting. The subscriber only live streams. I might actually be able to do that. Okay, so there's our... Yeah, okay, so see, this is gonna go here, like this. I'm about to do 2 more stitches here for the back of the horns, and then I might do another round. Yeah, the next round I'm gonna do to cover up a little bit more of the face and leave spots for the eyes. Yeah, that's perfect. This is gonna be cool as heck. All right, increase. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our bobble. Okay, so increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna do 1 horn here. I'm just gonna use a spiked bobble stitch for the horns. Nice and easy, so that way we don't have to sew anything together. I mean, nice and easy. I should say that with like a big, like, an asterisk, you know? Not that easy to do a spiked bobble stitch. But it's easier than sewing things together, in my opinion. So there's 1, 2. He's going to be like wearing the skull of a Carnotaurus. Is that what that's called? There's like another dinosaur that kind of looks like a... It's one of my friend's favorite dinosaurs, actually. Okay, so it's the last stitch. Do we want to increase this roundup at all? Nah. Nah. This is going to be Cubone style. That's going to be sick. Hi, Turquoise. How are you? We are crocheting a T-Rex right now as part of our new seasonal kit. And, yeah, we're currently making a helmet, a skull helmet for our T-Rex, as per the chat's request. Oh, we need names, actually. So if you would like to name this T-Rex, let us know. You know what? I'll do a Q&A. 1 second. 1 second. So that way I can keep track of it a little bit better. Let me finish this spiked bobble stitch, though. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. Name. Boom. Start a Q&A. What should we name our T-Rex? Boom. Name suggestions. Let us know. There's a Q&A right now in the chat. You can go into that Q&A. It'll say ask something. So click ask something and put in whatever name you want to name our T-Rex. I'm going to choose my 4 favorite, and then you guys will vote on the best name. Okay? So it really is up to you. So yeah, name our T-Rex now if you'd like to in the chat. If you are having a hard time naming using that link or using the Q&A thing, just put it in the chat and then ask someone to put it into the Q&A for you. I know Cooper is really good at that. So yeah, anybody that wants to put a name, go ahead and put it in the chat also, and someone else will put it in the Q&A for you if you're having a hard time. And if you are putting someone else's name in the Q&A for them, like as a help action, make sure to put their name next to it so we know who came up with that name. Okay, cool. Carnotaurus sounds like good pasta. You're my kind of person, Amy. I love it. Yes, I agree. I don't know where Jimbo is. Oh, he's in his cubby. You don't want to say hi? Okay. Jill says hi-bye. T-Bone, that's a good name. That's a really good name, Rebecca. It's a really good name. All right, so next part of the helmet, we're doing parts. So here's what we want to do here. We want to add in slip stitches where the eyes are going to go. So basically over these 2 stitches. So 1, 2 there. 1, 2 there, and then we got nostril. I'm going to do an increase right here, and then those 2 will be slip stitches also. And hopefully those are going to be far enough away so that it leaves eye holes. Yeah, so like right here. Actually, it might be 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. What did we did on this one? Was it 2? Yeah, this one was 2, but this one's smaller, so I think we'll do 3. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. Wait, yeah. And then slip, slip, slip. Increase, slip, slip, slip. And then in that increase is where we're going to add our nostrils in our next round by working into the front loops only. And hopefully that'll work. So let's see what this looks like again. So this is going to go like this. Boom. Yeah, that's supposed to be a slip stitch for sure. So slip, slip. Yeah. Actually, it might be slip, slip, slip. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. Because then it might also have like a more angry looking face if I do it like that. So that's 3. Yeah, let's try it like that. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3 slip stitches, and then 1, 2, and then we've got our increase here to get more of a nose, and then we got 1, 2, and then we've got 3 slip stitches. 1, 2, and 3, and then we've got, oops, that's a single. We want that to be a slip stitch. Boom. Okay, then we got singles to the back. Make sure the spiked baubles are on the outside. I'm like saying this out loud for myself later when I write this all down. Boom. Yeah, so we're just gonna work our way around here, and then in this next round we're gonna add our eye holes and hope that it's long enough. But we're gonna visualize it first, of course. Of course, it was a horse, of course. Okay, so this is the next round. We got 1 and 2 singles, and then we're gonna have an eye hole. So it's gonna be 1, 2 like that. Cool. Oh, we can move this out of the way too. It's keeping it down. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh man, this looks perfectly lined up, actually. 2. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Yeah, let's try 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and skip that one. Skip our 3 slip stitches and single crochet in the next right there. Okay, we might need to add our our nostrils in just a moment too. Let's get this on the helmet, on the head rather. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be like that. You know, we might actually want more than 3. Yeah, we do. We want 2, 3. Let's do 4, 5. Let's do 5 chains. Like I really want to keep those eyes open, so that way you can really see your eyes under it. So we're gonna do 5 chains. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did 4. Wait. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And hopefully that's enough. And then our single. Okay, so if this gets like really opened up like that, it goes right there. Yeah, that could work. That can totally work. And then you know what, the nostrils are actually going to be in the next round. Because that way they're like lower. Oh, well, I guess you could do nostrils here. We could do nostril here, single, nostril here. So they're around that. Nostril, single, nostril, 1. No, because we want 2. 2. So the nostril would be right there. Well, we could do, let's see. We could also embroider nostrils later. Probably the safer move. Because what did I do here? I did slips into that, a single in that last one, and then a single increase into the back loop with a color change. And then, okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll just do it that way then. Okay, cool. 1. And I'm going to do increase, 1, 2. Is that too big though? If I do 2 increases in a row here? Or is that just perfect? No, I don't think we even need those increases. Gosh, that's looking pretty dope though, huh? That's looking pretty dope. So we do nostril, nostril. You see? This is the perfect song for this, by the way. I'm pretty sure this is where you catch Marowak in Pokemon, in the OG Pokemons. You know, we're going to go nostril-less for right now, simply because I can sew it on after it and be more precise. Because we're going to do a tooth right here. Singles, tooth right here. I guess I might be able to do color changes. All right, let's try it. 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, skipped. Single in the next right there. See, that doesn't look over enough though. It looks like awkwardly placed. I think I put the eyes in the wrong spot. Like too close to each other or something. Because one eye is supposed to go here and the other eye is supposed to go there. So this should actually be over more. Which would mean that we need to undo around. You know what? I think that's a better idea though. Alright, we're going to undo around. We're going to come back. Don't worry, I remember what happened. It won't take us too long. We're essentially just going to do another 2 increases in a row here. And then we're going to do 1 and 2. So that way it's over further. And then our 3. 1, 2, and 3. So let's try it like that. And then I'll do singles. Okay. We got Dino Drama. What's Dino Drama? Golby. I like the name Golby. Oh, thanks, Amy. Okay. All right. Back around again. And now we're doing our 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're skipping our 3 slip stitches. Then doing a single. And then we're just going to single crochet to the next eye. Hopefully this works. Okay, so that's the part where the nose goes. Nose goes. See, so it's like this. Okay, that's where the nose is going to be. Then we've got our next eye. That's much better, I think. Yes, I'm talking to both of you Amy's at the same time. Hi, Amy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. Skipping the 3. And then single crochet. That. There's our 2 eyes. Okay, now we're going to work back around. And this last round is going to be our teeth and stuff. The teeth and stuff. That's our last stitch, actually, technically. Let's see how this looks on our head again. Head again. Done again. All right. So if I can keep these eyes open, especially, you know, if we can keep these like so that they're very obviously open, that would be gold. Would be gold. We'd go around our teeth, I suppose. I could also pin them in. They work though. I mean, it kind of works. Yeah, it works. It works. It works, right? Kinda in a little bit, especially if I can open these up. Let's hope we can get these open. All right, let's do it. I'm just gonna stretch everything out a little bit too. Looks even. All right, the last round here is gonna be adding our teeth. So do we do our teeth on the out? No, we'll do them on the inside. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, And then now I'm going to slip stitches. I might do single crochet 2 together to pull it in. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's try it. 1 and 2 for the first one. And then slip stitches. So that way it pulls it back. Oh, that worked so well. Look, it like totally opened up the eye. 1, 2. And we'll go 3 slip stitches there. And then we're going to put a tooth right here. We're going to do single tooth. And then, because that way we can do, yeah, let's do a single crochet here. This. And then we'll do a tooth. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll just do a tiny tooth. Keep it simple. Like this. Yes, the skull helmet is a pattern on the website. Yes, I think it is. It should be. Dang, that's looking sick. Okay. And then we would do nostril. 1, 2, 3, nostril. No, I'm sorry. Nostril. 1, 2, nostril. So the nostrils would be right there. Or nostril 1, nostril. No, let's do 2. Okay, so I need my black yarn here. Did I pick a name for the dino? Not yet. Not yet. They weren't capable. Yeah, they probably sound like. That's probably what T-Rexes sounded like. All right, 1. All right, now here's the question. Do I do a nostril up around? Like, that's how I do it for a T-Rex normally. So it'd be like a really big nostril, but I don't think we need to do that. Let's just try it like this. I think that's enough. Yeah. So do 1 like that. Probably should work into the back loop only. Whatever. It's probably not a big deal. 1, 2, 3, nostril, tooth. Yes. Okay. Okay. I feel like that might be too close for a nostril. Let's try it. I mean, we can always undo it. Don't you forget it. Just cut it nice and close right now. And then we'll go 1. I'll just crochet around it just to be safe. See, that feels maybe too close. Maybe it's not. Let's try it. And then a slip stitch into the second chain for a mini picot. That stitch over, and then a single crochet. And then it was just 3 slips and then a single crochet 2 together for the eye holes. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll try the single crochet 2 together here. Boom. Boom. Okay. So I'll probably do a few more stitches, but this is the idea. Actually, honestly, looks pretty dope. Does it fit? Heck yeah, it fits. I mean, the eyes are a little iffy. They don't pull down as much as I was kind of hoping. But honestly, pretty good, all things considered. Pretty good, all things considered, I would say. Right? I guess we can turn it more like this. Yeah, that's great. Wow, that looks really cool. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Okay, let's do a few more stitches here. Just like 2 more single crochets and a slip stitch, and we'll clean everything up. And then I think that'll be it for our helmet. 1, 2, like that, and then I'll slip stitch in the back. Yeah, dude, that's sick. Okay, cool. Cut it and hide this end. Let's cut these two ends too. Nice and close. Everything should stay on the inside, hopefully. Otherwise, we'll undo that last round and have to do it all again. That's okay. If that happens, it happens. But it won't happen, so we don't have to worry about it. Great. All right, let's hide this end in, and I think that'll be it for our pattern today, unless we want to add any spikes or anything, but I don't know. I think we've kind of been going for a while now, and we've got a lot of live streams this season, so we'll be customizing more things in the future. There we go. Tighter. Cut it close-ish, like that. And I believe we have our helmet. Let's see what it looks like, guys. Ready? Helmet goes on. Really tuck it down. There it is on this side. You know what? Let me fix the lighting a little bit because it's really bright. There we go. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better now. Okay, so we got. I'll zoom it in a little bit too. That side and that side. Honestly, it does fit though, and it kind of stays. I mean, if we want to keep it even more so, we could like sew it on, obviously. But I like the idea of it being removable too. That's kind of just a cute little fun thing. But we definitely have a skull helmet now. Looks so cool. I can't wait to play Lava Run with this guy. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Okay, so I'll work on this pattern, by the way, adding this to the website. I want to add a bunch of customizations, and I'm sure we'll be doing that throughout these live streams too. So I'll go ahead and just do like a series of these later on. But dang, that looks sick. We could do spikes, I guess. 1, 2, maybe like 3 little yellow spikes in the back here. We could even do 4. Let's see, how many would we do? We'd do from here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do 4 spikes, I think. 1, 2, actually just 3. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Why not? I don't want to end yet. You know what? We'll do spikes, and while we're voting on the spike, or while we're voting on our name, we'll crochet our spikes. That's what we'll do. Let's zoom it out. And let's do our name now. So, let's vote on our name. Let's see what names you got. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, cool. This is awesome. We got... I like that one. Amy's got a good one. Okay, that's an interesting name, Celia. I like it. I'll take it. Ooh, I like that one. Preppy Jules. I like it. I'm going to shorten it, but I like it. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. I need one more. Okay, that's a fun change. All right, cool. Here's our name choices. Let's end this. End the Q&A. Oops, I forgot to write down who named them all. Oh well. Here's our name. Name our T-Rex. Okay, so I made a slight alteration to a couple of these, but they're pretty much the same. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I love these names. Here we go. We got T-Bone, T-E-A Bone. So like he likes tea. We got Minty. I like Minty. I don't know why. I just really like Minty. It's just a fun name. Tito. I really like the name Tito. I think that's a cute name. So Tito could totally be the name of this. Tito the T-Rex. Like, that sounds just perfect, doesn't it? And then we got Boney Beverly. There's all Boney Beverly. Now, I'm going to vote that one. I think I really like that name. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. Now, while you guys are voting on that name, I'm going to go ahead and add our last addition, which is going to just be 3 spikes in the back. Which is pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Shouldn't take me very long. And then we're going to find the winner for our giveaway. This is going to be your last chance. If you haven't entered the giveaway, enter it now. You can find the link at the top of the description. You just need to guess the dinosaur that's in the volcano back here. The guesses so far were... it is a dinosaur from the late Jurassic to early Cretaceous period. It is about 15 to 25 feet long, give or take. It likes to eat rocks, which is a funny fact, but it's true. And let's see, this is our 3, right? Yeah, just our 3 right there. I think that's enough. And let's see, what were the other ones, guys? It's a carnivore. It really likes the water. And scientists think it either laid eggs on the beach or it gave live birth, which would be kind of crazy if it gave live birth, to be honest. But I don't know. Scientist going scientist. So go ahead and vote now. At the end of our vote, we are going to choose our winner at random from the people that got it correct. So I think this is the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to 2, like that. Cool. Boom. I'm going to take our helmet off for just a second so I can get these back spikes on. It's going to be kind of cool that he's got like just the lower back spikes. But I mean, we couldn't do upper back spikes, you know, because it would cover up the it would be hard to get the helmet on. So we had to make some alterations, just some slight alterations. Actually, that's it. And then the last one is sewn on, so that's kind of cool. So we go like this. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's kind of like he's got a mullet of spikes. Just along the back. Awesome. Yeah, you do not have to get the guess right to test. You don't got to do the guess to test. I'm definitely looking for testers. I'm kind of looking for beginner and advanced testers. So yeah, don't worry if you got it right or not. If you are interested in testing, I will reach out for testers probably later tonight. I still need to finish the pictures for the pattern. So once I'm done with that, I will send it over to y'all. Because I want to get it out like probably next week. So boom and a boom. All right, so there is our spikes. Easy squeezy. Let's take a look at our final T-Rex here. I'll continue letting you guys do your vote on the name as I show us the winner of our challenge. But first, let's get our helmet on. Dang, dude, that's sick. What? That is awesome. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, so, wow. Dude, what? That's awesome. Wait, hold on. I need the eyes a little bit more open, but... so cool looking. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. All right, and I'll write this pattern down also, obviously. Super cool. Super cool. Okay, we're going to put this dinosaur down. Let's go ahead and find our winner for our giveaway real quick. I'm going to keep the vote open, by the way. So if you would like to enter the giveaway later, like you can enter the giveaway. There's not going to be another, like basically I'm going to keep that form open so that people that want to like ask to test can enter to test the pattern. I might change some of the questions and stuff, but it is closed now. We're going to choose our winner. Here we go. So, first off, whoa, a lot of people got it right. Okay, we got... Okay, hold on. Okay. Right? 7? Yeah. 38. Okay. Wow. Awesome. Okay. So, I don't know if the winner is in the chat right now. Drum roll. Thank you for the drum rolls, guys. The dinosaur, and this is what's so cool, guys, is I had a secret the whole time. Let's get all the stuffing out of this volcano. Here is the dinosaur. Ready? It is a plesiosaur. But wait, what's this? A tiny plesiosaur. That's right, baby. This is a preview of one of the coming patterns that's coming to the season. Yeah. So cute. It was a plesiosaur all along, but it was a tiny plesiosaur. So this is going to be one of the new patterns in the season. This is just the prototype, so I still need to perfect it. And you know that we're doing a brontosaurus version, obviously. It actually started as a brontosaurus and it turned into a plesiosaur. This is a pattern that I've had for a long, long time that I've been waiting for. So this pattern is going to be coming with the season. Expect it around the end of probably mid-August. I'm probably going to ask for testers around mid-August. So yeah. And yes, I will definitely be looking for testers for this. So look out for testing for that coming very soon. Now let's find a winner for our giveaway. The winner of our giveaway is one of the last people that guessed, actually. I did a random number generator based on the last people that guessed. There were 21 people got it right. And the winner was Toxic Shark. Congratulations, Toxic Shark. I don't know if you're here in the chat. I hope you are. If you're not, don't worry. I will email you and send you all the information so that I can send you the pin. You'll be able to choose between all of our final pins here. By the way, if you want to get one of these pins and you didn't win the giveaway, don't worry. There's going to be more giveaways later, but these are going to be available in the shop probably by the end of this weekend, so keep a lookout for that in the shop. They're also available with an annual pass purchase. So Toxic Shark, if you are in the chat, I will be reaching out to you to get your choice of pin and send you out one of these pins, like probably by the end of the weekend. So yeah, there we go. All right, and the last thing that we want to do for today's live stream is we want to, gosh, look how cute this is, guys. This is like a 10 out of 10, right? Adorable. First try, super cute. No sewing. 0 sewing needed for these patterns. Yeah. Rebecca, it was Rebecca. Congratulations, Rebecca. All right, so I'll be emailing you, by the way. Okay, so the last thing we want to do is find out what the name of our T-Rex was. So our name for our T-Rex was, ending the poll with 51%. Wow. Mr. T-Bone. Introducing T-Bone the T-Rex. Wow. So cute. Love it. 10 out of 10. Super duper fan of this guy. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. T-Bone the T-Rex. That is so cool. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to start by, let's add these into our volcano. So as we get tips, by the way, if you'd like to tip, go ahead. As we get tips, we will add more dinos into this volcano. Eventually, this whole thing's going to get filled up with dinosaurs, and we're going to unlock another giveaway. So if you would like to tip, the bigger the tip, the bigger the dinosaur. That's the rule. Bigger tip, bigger dinosaur. I was going to put Tito in here, but you know what? I need to take pictures, and I want to do a tutorial for that, so I'm going to keep him out for right now. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Thank you guys so much for joining. What a solid start to the season. I'm very, very excited for where this season goes. Again, if you want to support the channel, please consider supporting by going to becoming a Club Crochet member, liking and subscribing to this video down below, checking out all of our merch and kits in the store. If you want to get our new seasonal kit, is available now. It is on discount until the end of the season, so you get a discount. You get a super discount if you want to become an annual pass member, and then you get 4 of these giant crochet kits spread out throughout the year. Obviously, you can tip down below. You can purchase our pins. Again, these are going to come out in the blah, blah, blah. Membership's probably the best way to support. You can get a free trial. You get access to all my patterns. What else? I guess that's it. Thanks again for watching, everybody. We're going to be live again on Sunday. So this Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So only a couple days from now, we're going to be live doing a Let's Play of my new dinosaur board game, Lava Run. If you want to join those live streams, you can either subscribe down below. You can also join the live streams from my Louis Loops page. Here, I'll put that in the chat again. Heyo! There you go. There's my Louis Loops page. So if you want to join my Louis Loops page, you can. I'll be doing a lot more live streams over there, and you can see more Let's Plays of my new game. It's coming in September. If you want to learn more, you can go to lavarungame.com. Oh, Kaylin! Oh my gosh, Kaylin, thank you so much for your support. We got a tip from Kaylin? Where is that? There it is. Oh, Kaylin, thank you. You rock. Let's add another dino into our volcano just before the end. Let's go with this pterodactyl. So pterodactyl for you, Kaylin. Thank you again for your support. All right. We're starting to fill up already. Cool. Okay, guys. Pasta la pizza. Happy hooking. See you Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure to like and subscribe. And, yeah. I'll also be... Oh, and by the way, we'll be live next week also, crocheting another dinosaur. Next Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Same time, same place. All right, guys. Pasta la pizza. Happy hooking. And thanks again for joining. Bye. I love you. Bye. Oh my gosh, stop. You hang up first. Oh, all right, bye.
I'm crazy. Wow, you crazy.
Goodbye.